So yeah, she fought to basically her uncle turned the Reaches from a Republican government into a dictatorship. So after this game came out, the tabletop game actually semi-canonized some of the events of it, including the ship we got. Very nice ship. But the thing is, after she successfully liberates the Oregon Reaches, she realizes her uncle wasn't entirely wrong, so she kind of leaves it semi-dictatorship. Yep. Battletech, everybody!
The naivete she started with just got sanded down until nothing remained.
Pretty much every interstellar nation that tries to be a democracy, things tend to go badly for. Like, even the Free Worlds League, because they're ostensibly a parliamentarian system, for a lot of their history, shit is really bad for them, just because they can't get anything done. Outworld's Alliance literally can't do anything without a unanimous vote, so, yeah. But, yeah, like, Battletech is definitely not a happy setting, but I love it.
So the ending of that, yeah, the hardest mission we had was that one damn thing where the little speedy vehicles kept going by us. That was the hardest mission in the game.
Yeah.
Everything else I just kind of breezed through after that. Of course, it did help that I refitted the Annihilator to use the Ultra autocannons. I mean, if I wasn't supposed to have the mech, I'm going to have the biggest, best version of the mech I can make.
Yeah, that is fair.
A lot of shots from all the people at their cons and...
Like, Battletech has not a huge fan base, but they're vocal, and, oh, I didn't talk about my favorite Davian character yet!
Well, we will get to work for Dave. We will get to work for the Davian group, yes.
Yeah, we will. We finally found a Davian character I can stand.
Ah.
He has a theme song because the fandom is great. You've heard the theme song. It's amazing.
I have?
Yeah, because I posted it in the Discord server.
Well, that doesn't mean I don't think I actually got to listen to it yet.
The Pope song.
I mean, I don't think I actually listened to the song. I think I just looked at what you were posting and went, yep, Robo-Pope is almost canon.
Oh no, it's canon.
Oh.
It is canon. It is absolute. It was a fan-created character for a Kickstarter for the tabletop game. It's canon. It's a canon character, and I love it.
Yeah.
I've probably talked to some of these guys online at different points.
It's possible. I mean, this is the video game group. This is Harebrained Studios. I don't think this is people at FOSSA or whoever owns Battletech at the moment.
I think some of it is the fans too, but some of these pictures anyway. But or maybe even people who donated to the Kickstarter.
That guy has a Shadowrun shirt on.
Oh.
I recognize that symbol.
Catalyst does, Top/Catalyst does do both Shadowrun and Battletech.
Yeah. I mean, they were both FOSSA properties way back when.
Yep.
But yeah, I recognize that Shadowrun symbol. It's on my dice tower.
Just like the clan ghost bear symbol is on mine.
I wish I knew half as much about Shadowrun as you know about Battletech, though.
I have spent a lot of time with Battletech in
Yeah,
my life.
at least 2.5 decades.
Yeah, yeah. And the thing is, there are absolutely fans of Battletech who can who make me look embarrassingly uninformed. Like, there are fans who can point out, like, precisely where every planet is on the Inner Sphere map. They know, like, every unit that was in particular battles during Wars X, Y, and Z. Battletech fans go hard. They
Yeah.
go hard, man.
So yeah, this is a fairly long credit sequence.
Yep.
But yes, I am very glad I decided to ask you to join me for this.
It has been a fun ride, and
It's not over yet.
yeah, it's okay. None of those writers are any of the novel writers that I'm aware. Oh, Jordan Weissman. He was the one who created the damn game.
Yeah.
Or one of the ones, anyway.
I don't think they've repeated any of these pictures yet.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, I mean, my history with Battletech is nowhere near as extensive as yours. I mean, I've gotten to almost play the tabletop game once.
I'm really bad at the tabletop game, but it is fun. And I'm gonna say it's friendlier to get into than Warhammer. Somewhere a
Anything's
war.
friendlier to get into than Warhammer.
Yeah, that's
Just
very
by
true.
fan base alone.
So much stuff about Warhammer annoys me. Like, over the years, I've gotten a couple of random Warhammer books, but because of how Warhammer works, can't use them now. They're outdated. Whereas BattleTech was deliberately designed that, like, unless something's errataed, that copy of 3025 TRO you got back in the 80s, sure, you can use that.
And I mean, it just, I have not met very many diehard Warhammer fans that I want to hang around for any length of time.
My DM in high school was a diehard Warhammer fan.
Let's just put it this way, in all the groups and all the gaming shops and all that that actually would let people play Warhammer in store,
Mm-hmm.
I never found anyone without a Y chromosome.
Accurate.
And there were reasons, not because I don't think women could get into Warhammer, but because they couldn't put up with the fan base that was already there at the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have that hoodie. I know where they got that hoodie. That was in a Loot Crate exclusive.
Oh, you poor bastard! It's a Free Worlds League fan. I love the Free Worlds League, but there's a period of, like, let's see here, from about 30, 70. There's a period of like 60 or 70 years where the Free Worlds League does not exist because it's broken up effectively.
So, based on how, I mean, just based on the fact that this is reasonably close to how the tabletop game plays, I mean, yeah, they've got different rules for things, but in general, it's the same type of game. You get your map laid out. You got, is it hexes?
Hexes, yeah.
Hexes, like in this game. And you've got, move values and all that. I think if I ever did get into the tabletop game, I think I could actually do fairly well at it.
Oh yeah, yeah. Granted, different unit types wind up having different rules. Different weapons do different amounts of damage to different things. If you're using PVIs, run from things with machine guns and flamers. But yeah, it is genuinely fun. Even if you're just doing intro tech, it's genuinely fun. I am confusion.
That was like every sci-fi franchise at once.
Yeah.
And maybe Team Fortress 2. I'm not sure what the one guy was. I mean, these are obviously Halloween costumes. Oh, look, it's Decker. He left us. He left us for greener pastures. And then probably died.
That is an awesome cannon. Death from above, nice.
Never used it once. Hey,
Nope.
They're playing the card game.
I still have my cards.
I
was
somewhere.
Yeah.
I just have to go find them. They're in the attic somewhere.
Oh, lore consultant Randall Bills. He was the line developer for the tabletop game for a really long.
Michael Bloom. Okay, that's why I recognize that voice. Of course, I go to the voiceover. I go to the voice actors. Another Shadowrun shirt.
This was a good soundtrack.
Yes, it was. The OST is out there
Okay.
on YouTube. I'm guessing they're at Dave & Buster's in some of these shots too. With all the arcade games and the low lighting, that reminds me of Dave & Buster's.
There's some barcades in OKC I need to check out.
If there are any in the Tulsa area, I don't know about them besides Dave & Buster's.
Well, clearly we need to find out, and I need to make a pilgrimage.
Or I just need to go visit.
Mm-hmm. One of the two. I mean, I do still owe you a Big Ed's burger, man.
Eh. If it even still exists by the time I get to go out there.
I hope it does.
Not the best burgers you will ever eat, but you will never get more burger for your dollar.
What? Like, the one time I went, the only reason I've only been once is because I haven't managed to rustle up a posse since then.
Yeah, because you kind of need a group of people to eat that burger.
Yeah, if you're gonna go to Big Ed's, you're gonna order one thing. Sure, there's other things on the menu, but that's not what you're going there for.
No, you're going for the Big Ed.
Yeah, exactly. And
Which
it's
is literally, I think it's 8 hamburger patties in one massive bun.
Yeah.
And a ton of freaking toppings.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they are repeat. I remember that picture.
Yeah.
In memory. It's always kind of sad to see games that have a in-memory section.
Yeah.
Of course, I will laugh if it started looping the credits too, and I had to escape out of it.
I may have been thinking it. I don't think it is.
No,
But
because they started with the 2 DLC. They
yeah,
started out with the credits for the 2 DLC and then finally got into the main game credits.
let's
Yeah,
see where.
Battletech, I always wanted to get into, but nobody I knew played it for years and years and years. The one time I got to create one character for a game that never got to start.
Oh,
Yeah. He was going to pilot a grasshopper.
great mech. I love that mech.
And that's why I've outfitted the Black Knight the way I did. I mean, I basically made the Black Knight a beefed up grasshopper.
You really did.
Just a ton of medium lasers and jump jets. That's basically what the Black Knight was, until I get the upgraded Black Knight, which could house large lasers with it too.
This translator gizmo is really finicky.
Yes, it is. And just in case, there's a game that came out recently, as of the time of recording this, called Tuning. Oh, that's Jordan Weissman.
Oh,
There's a game that came out recently called Tuning. At first glance, it looks like a Zelda. Very Zelda-alike. It looks a lot like that. It plays a little differently. And then once you start approaching the end game, it starts to pull out the real puzzly bits. And it pulls a lot of secrets in there, including a language that they made up entirely for the game. This language has already been mostly decoded, and they put a translator online so you can actually kind of match up symbols and try to recreate the message. And unfortunately, the first time I saw this translator, the blocks that it used for you to input the code were big and chunky, and you could actually get in there and poke things. When I looked at it this last Sunday, everything was about a third the size, and it was really finicky to try to click any one specific line.
yeah, like I've been clicking like 8 different things when I've been trying to translate this message from Star. Okay, I have a feeling I know where this is going. Yeah, she is flirting with me. Which I mean, she is girlfriend, so
That is kind of how it works. I mean,
yep.
see, I wasn't paying that much attention to the credits as they went by, so I have no idea if we've actually looped. I don't think so, because I haven't seen the heavy metal or the flashpoint
Yeah.
scroll by again.
A lot of people worked on this to give us a gosh darn cool game.
Yep. And I will say this, if you like this style of gameplay, go look up Shadowrun Returns or XCOM. Both of those do this basically the same type of gameplay. Which reminds me, at some point I need to actually play the other, not the base game, but all the expansions and the DLC for Shadowrun Returns. So I played the base game. there's the Kickstarter backers.
Let's see here. See if I recognize any nicknames on here. Granted, it's been like a decade since I've been on the Battletech forum, so... Commonwealth will pick up where the Star of the Hegemony left off. Wow. Oh, we have a clanner on here. Oh, that person's a coyote. Nice. David Kaufman, I feel like I remember talking to. Old age and treachery will beat youth and beauty every single time. That's a Natasha Kerensky quote.
Here, hold my ammo. It's our mission to put your enemies out of commission. Call today.
That is awesome. FASA may be dead, but Battletech still lives. That is very true.
Yeah.
Aim, shoot, repeat.
That is the core of the game, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I love the smell of mech coolant in the morning. It smells like victory.
I'm tempted to pull out... so there's both the standard tabletop game, and then there's the tabletop RPG. Tabletop RPG, some of the random-ass things, have some funny fluff text. One of my favorites is, like, your character can have a trait called Gremlins. And the fluff text is... Ammo load failure, I'm piloting a wolfhound.
All hail the purple chickens.
God damn it. We don't talk about Far Country.
We can't stop
We
here. This
don't-
is Far Country?
Far Country is a decent sci-fi novel. It is a terrible Battletech novel.
I take umbrage to that. Do not plan for how to defeat your enemy. Plan for how you will avoid acting like a Surratt when, not if, the enemy does it totally unexpected.
I feel like that's a Felon Kell quote. No, it's a York Kerensky quote. So the Surratt is actually a thing in Battletech. It's like a form of vermin that the clans keep as pets.
Oh, good.
It's spelled differently. It's spelled differently.
That's how my nickname actually started being spelled.
Welp.
I added the H to make it smooth to say. Instead of Surratt, it's Surratt.
Yep.
Nice smoother sound to the second syllable there.
Yep. Okay, yeah, I remember that picture before.
Yeah. And I think that's the end of that. That's the end.
Oh.
But epilogue.
Through your courage, wisdom, and power. Wait, what?
If you get tired of politics, we could use another crew hand.
Mm-hmm. We had to have someone in the EVA suit.
Yeah. I mean, we can't always trick steak fries to getting in there.
No, we can't.
You'll learn eventually. But it's where we keep the potatoes, man. Get in there.
Wait, potatoes? I'm in!
I'd appreciate an invitation to the show trial.
Yeah, so would I.
Oh, no trial, huh?
Not in the Reach. Oh, I think I know what she did.
Are the Tarians going to be happy?
The Taurians are never happy. That's why they're Taurians.
What did you do with them? Yep, you got handed over to Calderon.
Mhm.
They were appreciative, at least. Yeah, that's probably the last we're going to hear of him.
Mm-hmm.
At least without having someone spit after saying his name. Great deal of work to do. If you have any final questions before we move on to the subject of pay, happy to hear them. I do kind of feel invested in this, considering how much I blew up.
Yeah. We blew up a lot of Taurian mechs.
And the Reach is in ruins. Or
It already
yes.
was, though.
I think it's worse now.
It's a slightly smellier dung heap than it was.
Yeah.
You're the periphery. Your infrastructure already sucked.
Yep. We don't
It can't
exactly
get
have a
much
lot to
worse.
offer in return. I'm just, you know.
Mhm.
Political marriages. No, I will not participate in your political marriages. Don't even think it.
Mm-mm.
No more debts.
Sweet.
And the Argo is now ours.
Which is insanely valuable.
And another token of appreciation on the way to the Mech Bay now.
Give you 3 guesses.
Probably the Atlas.
Yeah.
It can go right next to my other one.
Mhm.
They can bookend.
Atlas bookends. There's a scary thought.
I have half of a Steiner Scout Squad now.
Yeah, you do.
We're still gonna have to pay the 850,000 currency a month, but you know, it's upkeep.
I like the cut of your jib, Yang.
Yep. I'm in the mood to earn a few sea bills. We can go anywhere we want on the star map. No more sealed borders to worry about. The Atlas II.
That mech you asked for is cleared for fighting.
Let's see. I mean, I've already got one up there, but having 400-ton mechs is not a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
Especially since I can refit this one to be a completely different role than this one.
Yep. Like, one of the cannon configurations of the Atlas II actually has... It takes off the autocannon and the large lasers and has, like, a PPC in one arm and a Gauss rifle in the other. Because, fuck you, that's why.
Yeah.
Back online.
Oh, I also built a Jaeger mech from the last mission.
Because we needed one.
Yeah. Come on, game. Into storage with you. And now, with all that over with, I think we can call this a video.
Yeah, I think so.
So, the storyline is over, but there is more giant robot on robot action to come.
Definitely.
Because we have the Flashpoint DLC to mess with.
Mm-hmm.
And I have absolutely no idea what awaits us there.
I don't know how to trigger any of it. I know some of what awaits us.
I just kind of wonder. Let's see. Star map. But the Oregon, but the little group here has expanded pretty fully. I'm looking. We will never get more than this amount of map. The rest of the map just does not exist in game. Like at all.
Really?
Yeah, this is as much map as it gives you.
Okay.
So, I mean, if you want to get into the two groups you don't see here, you just kind of have to get towards the northern border of the map.
Okay.
But we will go over that in quite a bit more detail next time.
Yep.
Because now we have shops we can visit.
Woo!
Which will have special things in them. But again, that's for next time. So, until then, take care, everyone.
Bye-bye.